Hi guys, okay, for today's Dollar Tree haul, we're gonna do a quick haul and then we're gonna do some organization. I feel like all things considered, now is a really good time to, get organized, and it's also just feels great to get areas cleaned, and I wanna tackle the kitchen sink today. So let's go ahead and dive into this haul.
When I decided that I needed to organize underneath my kitchen sink, I immediately thought of these storage bins. I love the fact that they're clear, so I'll be able to at least see into them on what items are in there, but also the lids are white and they're all uniform, and it's just gonna look nice, crisp, and clean. I did the same thing with this little container. It's actually probably for like flour and sugar and things like that, but you'll see how I'm going to use it later on. And then the items that are actually going to go into these organizational bins. So I knew that I wanted things like gloves, and the purpose of these bins was to stock up a little bit so that, whenever I'm finding myself cleaning, that I'm able to also find cleaning supplies so that I don't have to leave the house and go to the store and, get what I need. And Dollar Tree has such an amazing variety, and you're obviously seeing it here in this little mini haul, but I wanted to get, magic erasers and scrubbers and sponges and things like that. The gain is actually for a trick for my vacuum cleaner, thanks to you guys for telling me this, but whenever I vacuum, because I have a pet, it just tends to smell like dog, and you guys told me to throw, the little fabric softeners into the bagless vacuum. So it works out really, really well. Thank you guys so much for that tip. Also, it's great to clean baseboards and crown molding, etc. These, I found, they're dry floor cloths. They also have like the ones that are wet, but I was really trying to find the dry ones, and I'm so glad that I did. I just thought they would be really great for kind of an all-purpose rag. So I just thought, I don't know, leave some ideas on like how you would use those dry cloths, but I knew that they would be great in these storage containers. Also, my favorite brushes. I get these brushes all the time at Dollar Tree, and some odor items just in case, you never know, maybe the trash can, etc. And these are actually dishwashing tablets. I don't actually use tablets, I use the liquid, but these I decided to pick up just in case I'm in a pinch and I run out of my liquid. So these are kind of like my emergency backups. They're these little packets of 4 from Dollar Tree, and I thought they would be perfect for my organization. Also, I picked up a set of 4 toothbrushes. These are great for cleaning so that you can get into little, grooves and crevices that are pretty small that a sponge can't wiggle its way through. And then also I found these power clips, bag clips. I want to go back and get some more clips, and I really love the idea of having these in a storage container because I can't tell you how many times I'm finding myself needing clips and I don't have any. I want to let you guys know, however, that those are not magnetic, so keep that in mind. Then I found this little scrubber, which is really cool. I've bought these before. You can actually fill it with like dish soap, and then they also have the refills. So I thought, well, might as well get the refills and be stocked, because again, that's really the whole purpose of how I wanted to tackle the sink, was just to get it organized plus stock it with cleaning supplies. Now let's go ahead and fill our boxes. So let's start with box number 1. Organizing your bins is really going to be up to you and what your cleaning style is and what you seem to grab for and what's easiest. So this may eventually move around, but as you saw, box 1 just contained the gloves, the yellow and the pink. In 2, we have the dry cloths, but you'll see that I actually come back to this later on and add more to it. In box number 3, we are going to put in the magic eraser sponges, which are a dupe to, I forget what that name brand is called, it's at the tip of my tongue, but it works so well. And then my favorite sponges that I clean with, I've been using those sponges for years and hauling them for years. In box number 4, we're going to put some of the more miscellaneous items like the toothbrush, the clips, the odor sticks, but we're also going to come back to this as well and fill it with the Gain fabric softener. In box number 5, I believe we're at 5, yes, we're going to put all of the cleaning brushes in here. So far, I have noticed that these 6 containers have worked out really, really well for me. And I think that the way that I organized it, I was really happy with it in the end. And then box 6 is going to be the additional like scrubbers and little sponges and things like that. And I also really love how like vibrant the colors are too. I don't know, I really, really liked that. And then the container being clear made it really easy for me to see what was in there, because the last thing I need is to be opening the kitchen sink, which is a small space as it is, and then having to open up each box to see what's in there and get what I need. So keep that in mind if you are deciding that you need to organize a certain station. Especially if it's not visible, because it's under the sink and I have cabinet doors that you can't see through. I think it's fine, but if you were to maybe like organize where it's visible to the eye, maybe you might want a container that's kind of like closed so it doesn't look cluttered. But yeah, so then here is the last container, and this is where I'm going to fill those emergency dishwasher tablets into. I only got packets of 4. I really don't need to fill this thing to the brim. So essentially I did pick too big of a container for this, but there you have it. Maybe I'll go back and switch out for something smaller. And now let's go ahead and dive into organizing the sink space underneath. I don't know how big your under sink cabinets are, but I feel like where all the places that I've lived prior to this house, they've all been the same size. So you may be working with the same size that I am. And as you can see, here's the before. I don't know if yours looks like this. Mine has always pretty much looked like that, to be honest. And I can't wait for you guys to see the end result. So I cleared it out and I'm wiping it down. I just moved into this house and actually it was pretty dirty and I didn't even wipe it down when I threw everything in there. So I definitely gave it a good clean. And then you have to work around the fact that you have the disposal and the drain pipes. Like, you know, there's really not much you can do about that. So you're gonna have to work with rotating your bins and stacking them however many on top, until you just, you know, until you like the way that it looks and makes sense for you. So I just kept like turning them and trying to figure out which way I liked it best. There were some items, and you'll see me stacking those on the side, that won't fit in a storage bin, or they might, but they're liquid, so I don't want to lay them flat, so they might like spill. So I kept them upright outside of bins on this left side here, and I really actually like the way that it looked. But a tip is you can go to Dollar Tree and get those dishwasher racks, and it will give you like a shelf effect, and then you can have more vertical space so that you can maximize, you know, how small it really is underneath the sink. And that's pretty much it for my video. I hope that you guys really love this. I hope that you felt inspired, and that you know, do some spring cleaning and some organization. I've never had my sink look like this, and I am so excited, and I probably will never have it look the way that the before again. And all of this done by our favorite store, the Dollar Tree. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please give this video a thumbs up. It helps my channel out so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.